Hello, I'm Lucy Gell and I'm an illustrator and printmaker.
How long have you been creating and how did you get into it?
Okay, so I've been creating probably since, a very early age and always wanted to be creative. Went to school, went to college, decided that what I really wanted to do was work in animation. I wanted to be a puppet animator. So I ended up going to Staffordshire University where I did illustration and graphic design. And then after graduating, I then pursued the career in animation. So I did that for 10 years. And then I actually did an evening course in printmaking and just absolutely loved it. I think there's some kind of relation to printmaking and animating, because animating is quite repetitive and so is printmaking. So maybe it's just my thing. I like repetition.
What is your preferred medium to work with and why?
Oh, well, I actually work in a few different mediums and I've got a couple of little examples here. So this is probably an image that a lot of people recognize as me. And this is an acid plate etching image. And this is created by using a metal plate and the image is etched into the metal using acid. And then I take a print from the plate. So I really like that type of working, but here is the complete opposite. And this is a screen print. So this is done in a different way. So with screen printing, it's easier to use multiple colors. And this is kind of created by layering each color one at a time, a bit like a jigsaw puzzle. And you usually in screen printing start with the paler colors first up to the darker color.
What are your inspirations and influences?
I think going back to what I was saying about the animation, I think as a young child, I actually spent a lot of time off school because of being asthmatic. So there was a lot of time watching television. So there's a lot of time watching Magic Roundabout and Rhubarb and Custard. And I think those programs just made me happy. And I think that's where it all started.
How has lockdown affected your creativity and how you work?
Obviously, at the beginning, it was a bit of a panic because I thought, how am I going to make any money? But Instagram is amazing. And that would be the one bit of advice I would give, if you were a maker, is to really focus on that. And I think that's really helped. And then, sometimes I might put a post out there and somebody says, oh, would you do this type of, animal? And I think, okay. And so, for example, I actually did that a couple of weeks ago. Somebody with an Irish Terrier wanted me to do an image. So I did this one and sold about 8 of them all over the world.
What are you currently working on?
Well, the Irish Terrier print is something that I've just recently done, and I'm doing some more lino printing, and then I'm in the process of I'll be designing some new 3D creature cards that are very popular, because making and selling greeting cards are a massive part of what I do.
Do you have a favourite piece of work that you've done?
I think going back to the cat one that I showed you, I think this is where it all started. Even though I created this image in 2005, which is ages ago now, I still love it. And I use it as my, identity, really. So yeah, I think, that's probably one of my favourite pieces. But then every time I create a new piece of work, it's my favourite. But that particular cat image is the one that because I think it means so much, really. It's, I just I created it, not really thinking at the time that anybody would want to buy it, and got a load of interest from friends, and that's when it started.
Do you have any advice for young artists?
I think it's important to create an identity, a brand. That's something that's kind of evolved for me over the years. So yeah, a brand, a website, social media. you need to work on things like a mailing list. That's really important. So you're sending out regular newsletters. I mean, for very young people, I think it's just about developing your own style and keeping consistent with it.